Hello, my name is Linda Nguyen and you are currently watching a video about the harms of smoking. This is a three-part video where each video will talk about how smoking affects your organs, especially your heart, lungs, and brain. Continue to watch as you will learn more and more about how cigarettes can affect your body in the long run. Today, we are going to be talking about the one organ that keeps you up and running, your heart. Your heart is very important because it helps pump blood, gives nutrients, and it cleans out your system. Now, smoking is very addicting. Why? Because of its nicotine content. Nicotine comes from tobacco plants, and it's very addicting. So once you start, it's super hard to stop. This leads us to our first experiment, where we learn about how your heart pumps a lot faster than it should whenever you smoke a cigarette. For this experiment, you're going to need to be outside, and you probably might want a friend to go with too. Hey Michelle, are you prepared to run?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Hey Michelle, how was your run? Is your heart beating quickly? Well, little did you know, smoking has the same effect on your heart. From all the blood pressure rising and the adrenaline, smoking can cause your heart to pump a lot faster than it should, adding stress to the heart, which affects all the other organs and damages your body. If running is good, smoking is bad. So now you know how smoking feels like. In this next experiment, we will be talking about how smoking can cut off oxygen access to your body. For this experiment, we are going to see how a chemical in the smoke can destroy the oxygen in your blood. First, I'm going to get a cup. Next, I'm going to get a good amount of molasses. This is going to represent your blood. I also have a bowl of flour too. This represents the oxygen in your blood. Whenever your heart pumps blood, it transfers the oxygen into your organs. I'll put the flour inside the molasses to represent that. Whenever you smoke, there is a chemical that gets released called carbon monoxide. This gets rid of most of the oxygen in your blood. To represent the carbon monoxide, I'm just going to get a pump and blow a pump of air into the mixture I have right now. See? Most of the flour is gone. This is what happens when you smoke cigarettes. The carbon monoxide destroys the oxygen in your bloodstream, making it very difficult for your organs to function properly. They do run on oxygen that the blood provides after all. This forces your heart to pump much faster and work much harder in order to get that oxygen to the rest of your organs. In this last experiment, we will be talking about how smoking can cause blood clots in your body. For this experiment, you will need a 4-ounce bottle of glue, red food coloring, water, borax, a mixing spoon, a straw, a mixing utensil, and 2 mixing bowls. Today I'm going to be using cups. First, dump the whole bottle of glue into the mixing bowl. Next, refill the glue bottle with some water and dump it into the cup again. The cup should have a 1-to-1 ratio of glue and water. Next, get your mixing utensil and stir the mixture up. Next, get your red food dye and put 3 drops into the mixture. Mix until everything is incorporated well. In a new bowl, mix a tablespoon of borax with 4 ounces of warm water. If you don't have a measuring cup, use the glue bottle again. It is 4 ounces after all. Mix the borax solution thoroughly until all the borax dissolves. Next, put the borax solution into the glue mixture a tablespoon at a time. Look at you! You just made a blood clot, or should I say some slime. Now stick this clot through a straw so that it blocks the hole. Next, pour some water onto the top of the straw and watch how the water comes out the other end. As you can see, there is water on the top, but it won't go down to the bottom. The rate at which you are pouring the water in is different than the rate where it comes out. This is because our clot is blocking the water exit. Imagine if the straw was your vein and the water was blood. The clot is formed from all of the chemicals inside of a cigarette. As you can see, the clot is slowing down the blood from reaching your organs. This can greatly affect your health, and it's very possible that this clot can cause a heart attack or a stroke. As you learned from this video, smoking can greatly affect your heart and lead to serious problems. Smoking can cause adrenaline in your heart, making it pump much faster than it really should. It can get rid of oxygen cells in your body, which adds stress to your heart. And then it could also form blood clots, which could lead to stroke and maybe even death. I hope you learned some valuable information about smoking. My name is Lynn, and I hope I'll see you all later.